Yeah, cool. From Red Rocks, Colorado, the Modern Eater Show, getting ready for Road Trip 2021. Say it with me.
Road Trip 2021.
Touring Colorado, connecting Colorado with its food and beverage.
Connecting Colorado, food and beverage. Let's go.
Yes! All right, so this is the best time of night. It's twilight, and we're in Red Rocks, Colorado. You can hear the bacon sizzle, can't you? Woo, baby. Bacon's a tough thing. Usually I put it at 300 degrees and I bake it on a pan.
Yeah, that is a good way to go.
Yeah, right?
I've cooked a few sheets of bacon in my life.
Got some of the bacon up here. You know, put it with the chicken. Yeah. That's not bad. But how are your fingers? You got good fingers?
Ooh, I don't have chef fingers like you do.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's see.
I got brewing fingers.
Let's see.
Woo! Oh.
That's all right, right?
Look at that.
Is that ready?
That one's ready.
Where am I going to so I'm going to put that in the ready.
Top of the chicken. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just see, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
These are our neighbors right here at Red Rocks.
These guys are going into the concert soon, I'm sure, but they're ready to party.
Beer tours.
I wonder what they got going over here. Another game.
I don't understand something. I know beer pong.
Yeah, but this is something different. They were doing push-ups.
They throw dice up in the air.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, right here. But I don't know what this is.
It's getting real. So is this like a version of beer pong? Oh, it is beer pong. Oh, nailed it.
Ryan, you said you have brewer's fingers, not bacon fingers. Can
yeah, but this is coming along, man. This is coming along. Mine?
You said thank you for providing the good smells.
Yeah,
right?
I went to the bathroom, came back. The chicken is just lighting this place up. It smells so good.
First concert of the year at Red Rocks?
Yeah, it is. This is my first concert ever at Red Rocks.
What are your summer plans?
Camping, hiking, just hanging out.
Where?
Doing more of this.
In Colorado?
Everywhere, yeah.
Where's your favorite place in Colorado?
So I just moved here in July, but Twin Lakes I think is the coolest.
Wow, there you go. Yeah,
that's very cool.
Twin Lakes is a good spot.
How about you? Where's your favorite place, Ryan?
I love Twin Lakes because that leads to Independence Pass. And if you're in a fast car, that's one of the best passes to go over.
Yeah, all the passes are cool. One of my friends drove us up Jones Pass in his lifted Wrangler last summer. So cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Are you going into the show?
At some point, we'll make it to the show. The Movement and the Expendables. We're excited.
Like reggae?
Yeah,
you do?
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite reggae band?
That's tough, I guess.
Stick Figure?
You know Stick Figure?
Oh, yeah.
They're from Duxbury, Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Stick Figure.
So we were trying to get him to come. One of my best friends grew up with Stick Figure.
No, sir.
But he didn't want to come to this show.
Oh, my God. They have some of my anthems in life written by Stick Figure.
Yeah, my friends went to high school with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Your cool level just went way up. Check out the food, Jay. I spatchcocked that chicken.
Nice.
You know what you do when the bacon, you think it's just about done? You know what you do with it?
What do you do?
You throw it up on the chicken.
Nice. And then you get all the smells and the flavor.
And you get the flavors from that pork fat onto your chicken. That's going to be delicious. But
that is going to be delicious.
So check this out. This goes on top of our burgers. Let's see what happens here when I flip this over.
Light it up.
Perfect. That's called spatchcocking the chicken. You just go right down the spine, bring it, open it up, break the breastbone. It's going to cook it a little bit easier. Yeah, cool. From Red Rocks, Colorado, the Modern Eater Show, getting ready for Road Trip 2021. Say it with me.
Road Trip 2021.
Touring Colorado, connecting Colorado with its food and beverage.
Connecting Colorado, food and beverage. Let's go.
Yes!
We'll be right back.
Right now, let me tell you about Jeff Rourke and A+ Beverage Solutions. He's the man with the plan when it comes to tap installations and tap maintenance. Jeff Rourke is the most trusted man in the business. 20-plus years, family-owned and operated, does great work, and you might be knocking the rust off of your bar or restaurant and getting things tuned back up. He's the guy to call. If you're pouring inefficient beer, Jay, what are you doing?
You're pouring your money down the drain.
Money. Don't do that. Foam is money. Get a hold of Jeff Rourke, A+ Beverage Solutions. Tell him what you need done. He'd be happy to come out and just take a look for you. Here's the phone number to give him a call, 720-272-3809. One more time, 720-272-3809. It's Jeff Rourke and A+ Beverage Solutions. Okay.
Hey, you guys, Jay here with the Modern Eater Show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our YouTube and Instagram channels. A lot of killer content over there. Throw us a subscribe on YouTube. Throw us a follow on Instagram. And thank you for supporting TME. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so let's check them out right now.
Very proud to be part of the Modern Eater, and chefs, restaurant owners, any food service operators. You know, I know right now that delivery and carry out is bigger than ever, and we got you covered. Cambro has a full line of delivery and carry out items. More economical options are expanded polypropylene or EPP, nice insulated container. The ProCard Ultra is really versatile. It's a great unit because you can actually store cold products down here, hot products up here. It's all 120, there's no refrigeration worries. It's all thermodynamics. Just let us know what your food service challenges are, what it is we can do to help you out, and there isn't anything that we can't do for you. So hope to see you over here at our facility in Park Hill soon, and stay safe out there.
You know, everybody, with several $1 million of hard assets here, insurance is very, very important to us. Ewing Levitt covers it all. Machinery, building, workman's comp. Ewing Levitt's got us covered from the floor to the ceiling, from our alley even to the street. This divider, this press, my cooling conveyor, my oven. Ow, ow. Ewing Levitt covers our counter stacker and our employees too. If you need insurance, take it from Little Rich at Rockalitas. Call Ewing Levitt, they'll get you covered.
Hey, this is Keegan from D-Bar in Denver. You guys might find it difficult to stay in touch and stay up to date with the ever-changing culinary scene in Colorado. It's almost impossible. Just tune in to Modern Eater. These guys have their fingers on the pulse of what's happening in all of the food and beverage in all of Colorado. They're behind us. They understand the idea of shopping local and shopping small. So support them, you support us.
Hey, man, what are we cooking here? It's a little potatoes and some more chicken in here. We got all kinds of great stuff, and this is just the start of it for the Road Trip 2021. Holy smokes, 4 years. It's been awesome, and we're going to do another dinner series. Get in on it, watch it, feel it, and love it, baby.
Freeman, you're going gluten-free, aren't you?
Oh, you know it, baby, and I'm just trimming up a little lettuce.
Yeah.
You know, trim this up real quick. You just break off the butt end. You break off the tip where it's cupping a little bit.
This is your bread?
My bread.
Yeah.
Oh, right here, baby.
Right
you know
there.
it.
Yeah. Gluten-free.
A little gluten-free.
Okay, where's the burger? Show me.
Right here. So here we go. Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese. Look at that. Okay, right here.
Did you heat up some bread?
I heated up the bread right there. I've got some nice crispy bread.
Dig in, boys.
Look at that.
Well, how do you
There we
build
go.
your burger? What do you put on your burgers? Generally.
My burger?
It might not be here.
No bun.
No
lettuce.
bun?
Not usually.
Yeah. Look
With
at
a
you.
little sriracha mayo.
Ooh. Okay.
You know,
You
slather
make
that
up
on
some
top.
Do you make
Yep.
your own sriracha?
I do.
What do you put in there?
Well, I my own
guys,
sriracha
did you
mayo,
see
so I
these
use
right
sriracha, a little bit of sugar,
Look
ketchup,
at those.
some pickled,
Wonderful.
some sweet pickle relish.
Yeah, using the lettuce as a bun?
Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Wrap it
There
in.
you go,
of-
Greg.
Is that a potato?
Try these potatoes.
I'll try some of those.
Local.
Strohar.
Oh my God.
Aren't those good?
Purple fingerlings are my favorite.
Do you have those in the smoker?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
Ryan,
Pick up a little.
a little.
Yeah. That's good.
those are
I mean, I don't know for sure, but it tastes like a combination of apple and cherry.
I like it. I got a mouthful for sure.
Only because that's what I bought at
I love
Walmart
it.
and mixed together. Yep.
All right, let's eat. What is it, Friday night? Brew Tours right next to us.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Road Trip 2021.
Man, that is good.
Are you worried about us taking this out?
I am less worried now than I was before.
That's
If that
probably pretty true.
makes you feel any better.
And Little
Okay.
Ridge, we have insurance, right? I mean, This is beautiful. The Sunseeker, I think we're going to have a fun time with.
When you kind of, just that there.
Look at that.
How do you explain that?
We're going to see a lot of that. Have you traveled Colorado much?
No, and that was part of the reason that we got this.
Uh-huh.
So I told the girls, I'm like, look, we can only go to so many parks around the house.
Yeah, let's go look.
It's time to go see a little bit of Colorado.
I don't know, Brian, what's your favorite part of Colorado? I love going through the Glenwood Springs area.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Like
as far as drives go, right?
Yeah.
Into
Rabbit
Telluride's
Ears Pass
pretty
is
cool.
a beautiful place. Up by
Terrifying,
Estes
though.
Park and
Trail
and then
Road.
Going
the
into
Miracle
South Park.
Mile up by Telluride.
Colorado
Gosh.
has so much
Red
to
Mountain
it.
Pass.
Red Mountain Pass up there by Ouray and all that.
That's beautiful down there.
Where did we
Southwest.
meet you on our last road trip? It was
San Luis Valley.
Yep.
Oh, really? Down by like Alamosa?
Joyful Journeys, actually, right
Yeah.
near Joyful Journeys.
By Joyful Journeys, and then we hightailed it to Durango.
Yeah.
So what, you had
And then
like
it
your...
just went from there.
I think, Ryan, you saw us on our Instagram, and you were like, I think I'm
Yeah, I was coming back. I was doing a collaboration brew up at Crested Butte
Yeah.
with Irwin Brewing, and I saw that you guys were there, and I said, well, I can divert an hour or two, and next thing you know, 3 days later, I'm coming back.
Tell us the story where you met. You met us right outside. We were in Center, Colorado, weren't we? I think.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
where were we? Center, Colorado?
Yeah, well, no, it was right up. We were right near just Joyful Journeys.
Yep,
it was
exactly.
right, which is just north of
Yeah.
Center. We're a little bit right in the middle of the San Luis
There's a
Valley, which is
dispensary
so,
in the middle of the San Luis
yeah.
Valley, in the middle
Oh
of
my
nowhere.
gosh, yes. So I am
Yeah.
sorry. Yes,
We
I
met at
stand
that parking
corrected.
lot.
We were at so that is in Moffett. Is actually
Yeah.
where we were. We were
Yeah,
in
outside
Moffett.
of
When we met up, I saw Ryan. I said, I know we're adults and you've got things to do and you have a wife you need to go home to, but you're coming with us.
And we had a good time,
He left us with us back. He detoured down to Durango.
And that's how it happened.
and it went on.
Sounds like a Bumble date.
On the meal in Durango. I don't know. What was the restaurant?
We'll get it. Come on, old guys. I can't. Jay, do you have
Oh,
it?
in
Restaurant in
Durango.
Durango.
Yeah, it starts with an E, I think. It was
Eolus.
Eolus. I don't know if he's still open.
Have you
But
spent much
that was
time in
fantastic.
Durango, Mark?
No, I have
Oh
not.
my God, Durango! I have a love with Durango, but going to like James Ranch and seeing that alfalfa grass for the beautiful.
Hey,
beautiful-
we have been so lucky over the last 4 years to visit some of the most incredible farms, breweries, distilleries, restaurants. Quite honestly, what we have
Don't
seen in
forget about
Colorado
wineries
is like a
because
life.
Colorado wine.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
Well, hey,
cider,
listen, our friends at
wine, beer.
at not only Savage, Talbot's, Storm Cellar near Paonia.
Cellar's great.
We have been to some of the best.
Yeah,
this year.
Carboy makes delicious.
Carboy.
Do you ever have
we're gonna see
Colorado
this
wine?
year.
Yes, and I think the Cabernet Franc is probably the best grape that Colorado has, to be honest.
Nice.
Yep.
There you go.
You're right
I mean,
about
it's
that.
going to be different than California and France, but
Yeah.
it's good.
What's the longest that you've been out on a or on a road trip in general? The longest?
The longest in general,
Yeah,
6 days.
6 days.
Yep.
Could you imagine 3 weeks with 2 of your best friends?
I'm going to make sure I stock it with plenty of cleaning supplies. And Febreze. Yeah.
That's right.
3 go in, 1 come back.
Right,
That's really.
It's like the Thunderdome.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yep. Who will survive?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Actually,
Ryan.
we could probably make a bet on this online. There's a draft. There's a DraftKings bet around this somewhere.
I think you're right. Ryan, what's the longest that you've been on the road?
Oh, I do some pretty epic road trips. I love road trips, especially
Like
through
what?
Colorado.
Well, you've like summited.
Yeah, I love road trips. I mean, I live for a road trip. Classic road trip. It doesn't take much to convince me to go on a road trip. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so from
Just got to start with road, and I'll just finish it with
Well,
trip, and I'll be in the
Hey,
car.
but don't you love Colorado? You can do that in like an hour or 2 hours.
You can
Yeah.
go to
And go to
amazing
some of the
places within
coolest
2
places,
hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
right outside of Denver, and that's one of the things
Absolutely
I love
amazing.
about this.
look at this schedule.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look at this.
So from June 14th to July 5th, we're
Wow.
taking this beautiful Sunseeker 2021 by RV Having Fun Yet. We'll
RV
show you some
Having
more
Fun
of that.
Yet.
And that's our friend Mark Dietz here as well.
You guys are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, until the 5th. But look at this, where
Look
we're
at
going
some of these towns. Let me read some of
Could
these
you
towns.
please?
I mean, LaSalle, obviously. Greeley, Fort Collins.
Up north, so we're going north, right?
Yep.
I-25.
So here, I'll sprinkle in with the people that we'll be seeing
Yeah,
because
give me the color.
people like Petrocco and And also, as we go further up, we're going to see our friend Strohar cheese
But what do they have? A
importers.
lot of people don't know what they have.
The mushrooms. So we'll jump in Petrarco. They've got all of your greens, things like lettuce, celery, or lettuce and kales and spinach. And then you jump into corn and squashes and onions. That's Petrarco first. Then we're going to go up to La Salle. Well, actually, we might veer over to Cheese Importers, who has that incredible, I don't know if you've seen their cafe.
You've never been.
It's just,
No.
yeah,
Cheese Importers.
it's a blast. So you go in, they've got a little cafe up front, but then they have some of the most incredible local cheeses, but cheeses from all around the world. Not only that, but oils. And they love local right now. So just like everyone, they're bringing in as many local products as they can. Then we're going to bounce over to Strohar, right? And we're staying there.
Those are the potatoes we're having
Where the
tonight.
potatoes we're eating tonight. Yep.
Yeah.
And so at Strohar Farms, they do all Colorado potatoes, yellows to russets to reds to fingerlings. But we're going to stay the night there, and that's going to be such a blast because we're going to do a campfire with Harry Strohar, the guts of the family, who's
Joe
doing
Petrarco,
this.
Julie
Petrarco, Julie Maroney.
But look at this. Look at how long this is. It's going to take a long
Yeah,
time.
so think about every single night that packed in with like
Paonia,
local friends.
Telluride, Durango, Del Norte, the Sand Dunes, Salida, Buena Vista, Pueblo, Lamar, Colorado Springs, Victor, and there'll be more in between. I mean, this is 3 weeks of incredible travel through Colorado. And here's the amazing part: how much depth you've got as far as food offerings in this state, right? I mean, you're not talking just greens.
Wait, let's go round robin. Let's see who can actually pick it out. Okay, this I don't know if you can do that. We'll start with you.
Are you throwing me on the spot here? Is that what we're doing?
Okay, yeah, just a Colorado known product that you would say.
Oh, corn. Sweet corn.
From where?
Olathe.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're next.
It's Tuxedo Family Farms, by the way.
Is that who it is? Tuxedo Family?
I'm going to go deep, man. I'm going to go like Asian pears from my good old boy, Yul Culberson at Fortunate Fruit. And he's in the Black Canyon over
Let's leave the easy ones out there,
All right.
okay? Because there are some good easy ones out there. Colorado has a plethora of great branded, right?
Absolutely.
Signature produce that comes out and meat itself. So what's next? What do you got?
I mean, one of the most famous ones, Colorado.
All right, you guys, back to the show in just a second. But before that, it's my favorite time of the show, and you know what that means. Bread, specifically Aspen Baking Company, you guys. AspenBaking.com since 1994 here in Denver. They've been baking the freshest bread in the city. They do it right. They do it without the chemicals. They do it without the coloring, and they do it without freezing it. Some places will freeze your bread, man. That's all I'm saying. Talk to our buddy Jared Leonard over at Budlong Hot Chicken. He uses their product. Chefs all around town use Aspen Baking, and that's what you want to do too. AspenBaking.com. You guys, I can't stress it enough. Let's go bread. I love bread. If it's bread, you think Aspen Baking. AspenBaking.com.
Hi, I'm Amber with Strohar Farms, and I'm just here to remind you that the best potatoes are grown here in Colorado. Goodness elevated. Thanks for watching the Modern Eater Show.
Hey, Zach Ryder here, Colorado Mills Sunflower Products out of Lamar, Colorado. Your only local source, grown from a local crop to produce a local oil for local chefs. You can find it at Shamrock Foods, What Chefs Want, Seattle Fish Company. Let me try it one more time, then we'll see. Hey, restaurants, we're glad you're reopening. From Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil, we'll see you soon.
First, we partner with the best farmers in the world, and then we tell them, we will take it all. Process whole spices daily, blend custom spices to order, keep keep it fresh, safe, and flavorful, all so that you can get back to doing what you do best. So whether you're a restaurant, a food manufacturer, or an at-home cook, be sure to visit The Spice Guy at www.thespiceguyco.com.
Hey Modern Eater fans, I'm Don Trobo with The Annex by Ardent Mills, and I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the great things we've got going on locally in the state. We're headquartered right here, and we're working with farmers in the San Luis Valley to bring you amazing Colorado quinoa. It's just like the South American stuff, but grown locally. We've got transitional wheat flour that's grown by farmers in Colorado and surrounding states who are in the process of turning their fields into organic. So we're taking that transitional wheat and turning it into flour, and now it's available for you to cook and bake with. And last but not least, we're now cleaning grain berries in Denver. So things like spelt or wheat berries or pearl barley, those are things that we're now doing right here locally and are available to you. Can't wait to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nations from Aspen Baking Company. It's really important right now to support local. That's why I support the Modern Eater. Now, back to the show.
What do you got? I mean, one of the most famous ones, Colorado, Palisade peaches, right?
Yeah.
They took a hit last year with some weather, so they're coming out of the gate hard this year, and people are just wanting them. I mean, they're salivating for these Palisade peaches because they missed them last year because of the weather. So you got to mention that.
Be some roadside trucks set up this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to some cherries, and cherries are delicious, and we'll go back to Palisade to Black Bear Orchards.
Yes, and unfortunately I got some bad news.
What?
I just was talking to my cherry farmers. Yep. We saw freeze this year, and
killed them.
Most people are saying we don't know if
we're not going to
get cherries this year. I know we're not getting them for sure out of Paonia. I haven't talked to Brian. Paonia had the hard freeze. There are some people near Brian
Colorado
that had
cherries. You're killing.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry to say it.
All right, Mark.
I'm sure, like anything, we've got little microclimates up there, so I'm sure we'll see a little.
Yeah.
I'm sure it didn't wipe everything, but from what I've heard, we're going to see a reduced crop.
Hit
this
it.
year.
What do you got?
Well, not to open a new wound, but what about the Boulder sausage I left in my fridge?
Oh, okay. Boulder
tonight.
sausage.
Boulder sausage.
There's a lot of artisan
Really
places. Boulder sausage is one of them, and people making sausage is. I mean, Colorado has got some.
You know who's one of my favorite sausages, though, right?
Yeah, who?
Our boy Justin Brunson with River
Oh, really?
Bear.
I thought maybe you go Rome sausage, River Bear.
Rome is awesome, and don't get me, I love that family. I mean, Rome is an old family story here in town. But that newcomer to the streets right now, Justin,
these guys are going into the concert.
They're ready to rip.
There's a concert tonight? I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a concert.
Is it turned off?
No, it's on. We're heading in, but you guys.
We'll turn it off. Thank you, man. You rock, dude.
Thank you,
brother.
so much.
Appreciate it.
There might be a little nugget of chicken left on there for you when you come back. You'll need it after that concert.
Yeah,
Have fun in there, man.
Some munchies.
Yeah, cool. What's your next
Take
one?
care. Thank you.
What'd you say?
Oh, I didn't. So I would go Big B's Ciders. We're talking about orchards.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You can walk the orchard, pick all your own fruit, put it in the basket. But they make all these amazing ciders. They smoke some meat there. They do live concerts. I mean, it's a full sensory experience, right? It's not just an apple anymore.
Can I slap a little on there? If you come down on June 20th this year for the summer
19th,
solstice, the 19th and 20th, we're going to be doing a show there this year. And so we're going to be doing a live show. You can get in on that, and you can stay at the campgrounds. And that's what you want to be all over. Staying at the campgrounds, coming in. Jeff is going to have live music both Friday, Saturday night, and we're going to be there. It's going to be a fun time, man.
Fantastic.
So I would reach out to everyone. Get in there.
Look for that information on themoderneater.com. But again, summer solstice, it's going to be the weekend, Father's Day weekend. But the 19th and the 20th, you can join us, and we're going to have more information, themoderneater.com, how you can join us for camping, fun, and summer solstice, and along with a cookout, because you know how we do it with the food for sure. Okay, Rocky Ford melons is the next one on my list.
Ford.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Ford melons.
Oh, the Heracata family has been doing it right in Colorado.
We'll
Seriously,
stop off there.
I want to say that farm is definitely close to 50 years old. And it's some of the best melons. They're known all over the world. Rocky Ford cantaloupes are the hottest melon that you're going to get in.
We're narrowing it down, Mark. We're getting a few left. Will you have one on your mind?
I'm going to need you to help me out a little bit, but I always buy the Colorado Proud honey.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Honey is.
I don't know
I'll
that.
throw a couple families at you. You
Okay.
got the Rice family up north near
Yeah.
Greeley, and then a little further south, you've got some great friends of the show. They donated all the honey last year for us, and that's Clark's honey.
Clark's
and Clark
is
is a
great.
good old boy.
We use
that I've known
Clark's
for a
honey all the
long
time when we brew beer at Bruz, and we use
Do you
his
really?
product, and it's fantastic.
All right, we're narrowing it down. It's going to get harder and harder. What's
Okay.
next, Brian?
Well, you know, and I'm going to throw you a curveball here because I think something that we have done really well in this state is our distilleries.
Yeah.
And that is, something that, and I don't want to discount the beer, babe.
No, but the distilleries are
but
strong in
our
Colorado.
distilleries here, we have something special.
Who are you going with?
In the water.
They better source a lot of their ingredients from Colorado.
The guy,
Brian.
well,
Pressure's on now.
I go a couple different ways, boys. I love my goat vodka from Peach Street Distilling.
Peach Street,
and
always
we're
on the
gonna
list.
be there.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's one of the things that has a warm spot in my heart, for sure. Don't get me wrong. But then I look on the Front Range, and I've got some great friends here. And there's a Silver Tree vodka that I drank for a long, long time, and I think you know who makes Silver Tree vodka.
Yeah.
Right? You guys know this, right?
Is it spring?
Silver Tree. Nope.
Well,
It's our boy
go.
Scott.
So you're going
at the Leopold
this is
brothers.
Leopold.
The
This
Leopold
is where
boys.
you're doing the deep cuts. I think we're at the deep cuts.
I'm like going
because
to the deep
think
end.
about high wire hops and think of the
high wire
ingredients that
hops
Bruz
over
Beers
by
does.
Paonia.
Talk
and,
about Bruz Beers and some of the collaborations
like
that you
we
do.
talked
with
with
local.
Clark's honey. We use hops out of Paonia, high wire hops. We use root shoot malting up in Loveland for a lot of our grain. Probably 75% of our grain is sourced within the state now. Fruits from up north in Fort Collins area, we get a lot.
So when they talk about, Ryan, when they talk about the terroir of wine and the taste of that region, right?
Yeah.
Beer has that 1,000%, right?
Yeah, I mean,
do you feel brewing a Belgian-style beer, which is basically, and talk about what Belgian style is, but to use Colorado local ingredients?
That's what we love about it,
Yeah,
right? We always say we're Belgian-inspired, but Colorado-made. And so we put our Colorado spin on some of the best styles in the world, Belgian style, but it's the Colorado mark on it. And so, the more we can do that, it's such a shame to ship grain halfway around the world when I can buy it 45 minutes north of the brewery. You got to take advantage of that. You've got Clark's is the same way. I call them up and they bring honey over the next morning straight from the farm
straight
out
from
there.
Brighton.
Yeah, and it's like
we all know where it comes from.
Yeah. It's fantastic though. How many states can do that?
honey.
So you got to the distilleries. They're sourcing more and more local.
I love
as
it.
much as they
Well,
can.
yeah.
It's
the same in with the apples, what you started this off
Wait,
with.
you better hold your next one.
Well,
because
he's
I have
up
mine now.
there, yeah.
All right, my next one is Pueblo Chilis.
Oh yeah.
Pueblo Chilis are
Yeah.
great, and you get the chili festival one time a year, and we go down there and get the roasted chilies. But do you want your chilies roasted or non-roasted?
I'm a roasted guy.
Roasted.
Hands down,
Yeah.
And the Hatch versus Pueblo, it's like the border war,
Well,
and
you know
it
the
gets
new one, right?
better every year.
We actually have a local guy down in Pueblo who invented his own chili down there, and it's called the Mosca chili. And he's actually a friend of mine, and of course his name.
I gotta
drew a
try
blank.
that.
Such a great friend,
But
I don't remember
he's
his name. You know
it's a
those.
doctor.
You know those guys.
I apparently have a lot of them.
Well, it's
Yeah,
hard
you know.
when you're on the
Doc-
spot.
Wait,
But this
recall
is
it.
Colorado chili.
Jay, take
Oh,
a
I love
circle
it.
around. Look at this. The parking lot in Red Rocks. Again, as we get ready to go on. Oh, you've got that out there. That's fantastic, Jay. 2021, it's our road trip. This is our 4th annual. Did you know, Mark, this is our anniversary weekend. Come Sunday, which will be the 16th, will be our 6 years of the Modern Eater.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a
man.
big milestone.
Look at that. That's great.
What I was talking about
You're over the hump.
to Jay, I know, I think so. But I was talking to Jay about that is looking at the other businesses that we grew up with. We grew up with Bruz Beers.
Right? Yeah, we're 5 years in and caught on early with you guys, and
isn't that amazing?
Broadcasting back in the day from the brewery. I mean, it's and look how the scene has changed, right? I mean, look at the last year and a half.
The landscape.
This world, let alone the local restaurants
scene
and
for
the
beer.
farmers and everything.
Isn't it
went through.
amazing?
But Ryan, what really kept us together, right? Unity, being together, having each other's backs. That's important.
It took unity, it took creativity, it took a lot of guts. You know, you had to keep your foot on the pedal for the last year and a half. If you pump the brakes, you're way behind at this point. But those that did and reinvented themselves and dug deep and pivoted their business model, and you see it across the board: restaurants, breweries, distilleries, farmers. Everyone said, well, we can't stop. We employ people. It's how our family lives. It's how our neighbors survive. And so you had to figure it out. And it was good because people had to ask for help. And they got it from their neighbors, from their friends, from your show. You guys were broadcasting every day on how to get these restaurants back online, how to get the food flowing, how to get the people out. And it was a fight. It was a battle. But you guys took it and ran with it, and it was fantastic. And look at the camaraderie now.
Well, we were fighting for all of us, and we knew that we needed to come out on the other side. And just like anything else, all things will pass.
Right.
Well, and don't you love the malleability
we'll be better because
of small business? I mean, the way that
it's scary.
People were able to really take their small business, shift, and really redirect in a way to make money.
Have to be nimble.
That's what it's all about. You have to be in a small business.
And new partnerships are really cool because along the way we've met new friends, and one of it is like Colorado potatoes. Who knew? Colorado potatoes.
I knew. Listen,
Here you go,
talking to that was those boys have always had a sweetheart for me, and you know that my boy Tom McCracken and all the boys down in the San Luis Valley that I've been working with for 20 years plus.
Colorado
potatoes. They were the hidden gem. And I mean, I've known, so Amber and Harry have, definitely a soft spot in my heart because that's a great family.
Potatoes, apples, peaches,
pears,
peppers,
cherries,
pears, cherries,
tomatoes,
melons,
corn.
Okay, we haven't even gotten into livestock, right?
No, we haven't even beef.
Colorado break away, come right back. We're going to talk about that. We'll be back. We're in Red Rocks, Colorado, the Modern Eater Show. This is great. RV living? Of course we are. This is how you do it. You can check this out, and our new friend Mark Dietz. Dietzer, I love you, brother.
Cheers.
This new relationship.
New friendships.
All right, here it is. Ryan Evans, Bruz Beers, Brian Freeman, myself, Greg Hollenbach, Mark, Jay Parker. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is Brother Luck from Lucky Dumpling, 4x Brother Luck in Colorado Springs, and I am rocking with the Modern Eater. You're watching them, you're tasting them, you're knowing everything there is to know about Colorado.
Hi, Charlie from Bruz Beers here. Our new Belgian Abbey 4-pack is a mixed package of the 4 core beers made in Abbey and Trappist breweries in Belgium. So we have a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple in one package. Now, quadruples are the emperors of Belgian monastery ales. They're dark in color, with a dense tan head, and alcohol ranging from 8 to 12%, so they're pretty strong. Quadruples are very rich and complex with big maltiness, spice, and flavors of raisins, cherries, and plums. Alcohol is apparent in the mouthfeel, but not overwhelming, even at 10.5% ABV. So the finish is long, complex, and dry, and they're great beers anytime, by themselves or with hearty foods. Pick up your Abbey 4-pack at either Bruz location, 67th and Pecos, or at Colfax in York, and at fine liquor stores throughout the Denver metro area. Take home some Belgian-style badassery today.
Hi. This is for the outtake version.
What's up, Denver?
I'm Chef Natasha Hess, and this is Chef Carrie Baird, and we are at the Ginger Pig.
Check us out, gingerpig.com. You can also see us on the moderneater.com. Thanks, everybody. It's cornstarch.
I know. It's cool.
Hey guys, Alex Armitage over at Sam's number 3 Glendale. You want a Bloody Mary? You want a cheeseburger? You want a breakfast burrito? Greek salad? Bacon gyro meat? Chicken souvlaki? Barbecue ranch salad? We got you covered. Come down and see us. One more time. Try it again. Hey guys, Alex Armitage over here at Sam's number 3 Glendale. Now get your ass to themoderneater.com. Thank you so much.
Modern Eater, we love you guys. This is Amber with Northern Colorado Potatoes, reminding everyone that potatoes grown here are truly rooted in love and rooted in a long history of being grown in this area. Early 1900s reports show that this was either the largest or one of the largest potato producing areas in the nation. Other states have had some amazing branding, but don't forget we have all your favorite varieties and more you love to cook and eat, including russet. Support local potatoes, you won't be disappointed.
Hey guys, it's Caroline Glover. I'm the chef owner of Annette out at Stanley Marketplace. Citrus is about to be in its prime, and you're watching the Modern Eater Show. I'm fine with that.
All right, here we are back in Red Rocks, Colorado. The Modern Eater Show continues. All of our friends and family, this is what networking is all about. We're about to head out on our tour. It's Road Trip 2021. Can you believe it? 4 years in.
I love it.
As our anniversary, 6 years of our anniversary, we've been on the road for quite some time. That's when we source all of these great Colorado ingredients. We go get these goodies. We come back for our summer dinner series.
Oh, and that's when it really starts getting real. And that's expanded this year too.
Yeah. So 8 weeks summer dinner series. It's every week in July and August. On Tuesday night, we have a top chef come play with these ingredients we go get. We sit down, and it's dinner theater at its finest.
I like it.
Right? It's not.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Trail Dust Steakhouse, they cut your tie.
Oh, man, I grew up at Trail Dust Steakhouse. And sliding onto that dance floor on that slide. Oh, man, I swore that thing was 10 stories tall when you're this
You
big,
only wear short shorts there one time.
Yeah, that's the truth.
We're at Level Clear, you guys. This is celebration.
Yeah.
Cheers, right?
Yeah.
Big day for us.
Yeah, we've all worked really hard to get back to this, but some sort of normalcy is what's going to happen. As this is our tour. Last year, we pulled it off. We went and toured the state in a pandemic very responsibly.
Right?
I mean, where's your mask? I know you have it close by.
It's on my hip.
Yeah. And
well, it was a tough year last year. I mean, people went through a lot of stuff, and when we were showing up, we got mixed reactions all over the state. Now, I would say this year, people are going to be even happier
with
to see
open
us.
arms. Here's the thing: is that rural Colorado, they're so welcoming and warming to us, but they're underserved. They don't get the highlight and the I don't know, accolades that they deserve.
No.
But we go around and we collect interviews, we tell the stories, and they share everything.
Well, the crazy thing is a lot of people from Denver, I don't even think they've been to the Western Slope. I don't think they know where places like some of the best potential Michelin restaurants should be on our Western Slope.
Right.
Places that
Are you talking about Josh Nurnberg?
Floating it.
Do you like to go out and eat?
I love to go out and eat.
Do you really?
Almost. I mean, I would say 50-50. Staying home, cooking a nice meal, bonding in the kitchen, but going out to eat is something.
What was the last restaurant you went to that you really wanted to go to? You're like, I'm so excited, this is gonna happen.
I live in suburbia, right?
Well,
does Applebee's count?
Yes. To my mom, it does. She loves Applebee's.
Yeah, try to get down there.
Predictive. But there's so many great restaurants in Colorado, and I don't know that.
I did remember though.
What?
Garden Grace is probably one of the greatest restaurants.
There you go.
Nice. Yep, that's a great restaurant. Troy Gard.
That's a treat.
Good guy.
Yeah.
We do a lot of good stuff, but Some of the places in rural Colorado, especially Grand Junction, what a gem. There's a guy named Josh Nuremberg. Chef is a guy that's like, I'm just going to source all this stuff regionally. Talk about what it takes to be able to utilize partners in a food cost-driven world, Brian.
Yeah.
To get some of these great ingredients.
It takes a commitment, and it takes a chef that understands. Like I've always said, these next-level chefs who understand how to use every piece of the ingredient, and
no waste,
and really no waste. And that's what it's about. And it's whether it's with the protein or whether it's with the veg. That's important, and it's not like it's making portions that people will eat,
but it
and not leave on their plates.
The food translates into people. No waste with the food, no waste with the people, because that food that you're saving on any kind of food waste and cost goes back to the people. Like, how can I make a good wage for my people?
Totally, and get the right money that you need for your crops.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is we drive these poor farmers down to the least common denominator, and that's not a winning denominator.
No.
And so the way we all can support people, especially our local farming and ag, is by going out and eating at a local place that truly supports local. And that's what, for me, it's all
The
about.
number of local people that are touched when you buy a meal that's made locally is unimaginable, right? Between the farmers and the transport,
Just the trickle-down effect of how that. Yeah.
It's huge. And so you're just buying a hamburger in your mind, but the impact locally is unbelievable.
But you see, we're locked and loaded this year. Our knowledge is probably at its height. How our relationships are pretty good right now.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to head out on the road, and we're going to do what we do best, is highlight other people. We got to eat.
Yeah, we do.
It's time for us to eat. This is what it's all about. The sun has set in the Mile High City. We're in Red Rocks at Morrison, Colorado.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
Life is good.
It's hard to beat.
RV living? Yes, we're living right here.